and welcome to A Writer and an Actor React.
I'm the writer,
And I am the actor.
and today we are going to be sitting down and analyzing thoroughly and reacting to and enjoying Ticket to Heaven.
Yay!
But before we get going, we just thought to share a little bit about our journey in this world of acting and writing. So, Beth, how long exactly have you been doing all this?
So, I have been singing and dancing since I was 3. I'm a musical theater actor. Went to school for acting, have done a lot of professional acting. So I feel like I bring an interesting perspective on the acting side for this reaction. And I love it because I love what you bring as a writer. How long have you been writing?
Oh my goodness. I feel like I first got praised for my poetry when I was like in the 5th grade at school. And I wrote poetry like almost exclusively for a very, very long time until actually just like 5 or 6 years ago when I finally got brave enough to write a novel.
Ooh.
So, yep, fan fiction, regular fiction, writing has been a pastime of mine. And I've also been teaching creative writing for middle and high school for like 6 years now. So,
Amazing.
writing a really long time and acting a really long time. So, yeah, we really enjoy what, the different perspectives and what each of us has to offer. So, we hope that all of you are able to gain some sort of different little perspective about the series that maybe you hadn't thought of before. That's our hope, at least. Yeah. Okay, so now we're getting into it. It's like I don't know, what would you call it? Mammoth came to mind, but that is incorrect. Like big, something large.
It is. Yeah, I mean, this series is a huge deal. It's pushing some boundaries. It's bringing up hard to discuss topics.
Absolutely.
It's going to cause some controversy, I'm sure.
Yes.
I'm excited for that.
I am too. And we've seen more of these kinds of shows here in the West. I feel like that the theme is more common because Christianity is bigger, more widespread in the Western world than it is in Thailand. Thailand, the main religion, I believe, is Buddhism. So because of that, like this particular show in Thailand is quote unquote groundbreaking. I like all I know about like the gay series and BL series that have been happening in Thailand. I have not seen the likes of this particular content before.
Yeah, definitely.
Also, for me, quick disclaimer before we get started. I'm might be ignorant on some things. I am by no means Catholic. I am by no means Christian. I'm going to do my very best to honor that religious practice and keep an open mind.
Yes, same for me. Same disclaimer. I do not really subscribe to any religion. I have friends who grew up Catholic, so I know a little bit about that. But I think in a way, if you're open to us, it'll give us both an interesting outsider's perspective on this. And
Absolutely.
We will definitely respect all sides. And yeah, come join us on this journey.
Absolutely. The journey to Ticket to Heaven. And we are going to start right in on episode 1 here. Are you ready?
Yes.
That's really cool.
Oh, cute.
And that is exactly like what our little disclaimer was at the beginning.
Yes. Ooh, I like that.
ประกาศใช้อย่างเป็นทางการแล้วสำหรับกฎหมายสมรสเท่าเทียมวันที่ 22 มกราคม พุทธศักราช 2500
Hey, it starts in 2025.
Okay.
Wait a second. Dude is driving. Not a high school dude.
Yeah, probably not.
Oh, gray hairs and everything.
Wow. Gemini in like mature mode.
Right? Does that mean we need to see him in like something that's not school aged anymore?
I mean, we're getting there. They're getting older.
It's true.
Ooh, I love the color grading.
Right? I was just gonna say I like the music that's going with this.
Okay, I love that he's wearing boots because from the pilot or trailer, we know that his character is kind of like a bad boy, and like the boots sort of fit that.
So does the casual but not casual dress, I guess.
Totally.
Some nice boots though. Walking into a church again. I wonder how long it's been since he's entered a church.
Yeah, he's definitely got some strong inner monologue going right now.
I like how they have the picture of whatever reason he's there blurry. We don't really know who he's there for or why he's there.
Yeah, he's got something going on.
He's got some feelings about all these symbols and statues and images, but he's there anyway, and he's not said a word. And we're giving him a dialogue.
พอคิดว่าจะไม่มีโอกาสได้พบลูกแล้วซะอีกคุณพ่อพ่อดีครับจำผมได้ด้วยครับจำได้สิ
He even trained his voice lower.
พ่อจำลูกของพ่อได้ทุกคนพ่อนั่งก่อนไหมครับ
Okay, acting so far.
When he put his hand on his shoulder, he looked like a little boy again.
Yeah.
For like a moment. That was interesting.
พ่อดีใจนะที่ได้พบกับบาสที่นี่อีกครั้งผมก็ไม่คิดว่าผมจะได้กลับมาที่นี่เหมือนกันครับแต่วันนี้คนสำคัญของผมบวชเป็นพระสงฆ์ใหม่ครับผมไม่มาคงไม่ได้
Okay.
พูดถึงก็มาพอดีเลย
I mean, it's got to be fourth, right?
I mean, that is definitely what they're having us believe, for sure.
Oh, 20 years.
20 years.
So
2005 since you last saw him?
Yeah.
But we're not going 20 years into the past. We're going further.
Yeah. So he's even younger.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can say about that, right? Because 20 years.
So
that really was only 2005. Yeah.
So let's just guess if they're like 16 in 1996. How old would he be in 2025? 25.
Was he 16 or?
I don't know how old they are. I'm just guessing.
Okay, 16. Yeah, maybe. 1996, 2006, 2016. So that's 30 years later. So,
he would have been in his 40s there then.
yeah, like 40, 45.
Interesting. Okay.
Yeah, super interesting. Okay.
I really love that transition the way with the flashing and then the lightning. Right. That was really cool.
Yeah, the flashing lights on him. I'm assuming those were cameras taking pictures maybe or something. And then that turned into, yeah, super interesting. A storm, an actual storm.
There he is.
Oh, there he is. The music's all cheerful. It's not epic music anymore.
We'll probably get epic later.
Wait, what does the music remind you of?
Like Home Alone or something. Ashley is here.
Oh, cool.
คงเด็ดเดี๋ยวค่อยวันหลังก็ได้เหลือเวลาอีกตั้ง2 วันโอ้ยน่ากลัวจังเลยฉันต้องกลัวหรือเปล่าเฮ้ยคุณพ่อมา
Oh, and what's his name?
สนุก
Guitar
งานน่ะเสร็จหรือยังฮะจะได้ไปพักผ่อนกันสักที
Oh, that is quite the entrance right there.
Here we are.
เป็นใหม่
Fun musical shift again.
Yeah.
And then the power goes out. Oh, it is so good.
Not the crucifix.
Okay. All right. Wait a second. Are we having a BL moment?
Yes.
With the crucifix?
I guess.
Right? Wait. Because we have the hand touch and like the meeting of the gaze for a little 2 seconds longer than maybe it should have been.
Yeah.
And
but also,
they're holding crucifix. What?
No, I was gonna say also though, like that's kind of crazy symbolism, like the crucifix falling.
True.
On them.
Just as soon as they're like they have their first meeting or whatever.
Yeah,
that's true. That and the fact that they are the ones pushing it back up again.
Ooh, I like
touching for the first time while doing it.
Yeah.
That's some really strong symbolism right there. That's getting me hardcore.
Right? I was like, okay, we're already starting with it.
We are definitely like the juxtaposition between what's okay and like what's not okay, I guess.
Yeah. And it's kind of like it makes me think like this is their meeting and it caused this. But like you said, they didn't let it fall. They caught it and they're pushing it back up. So it's like they're not going to let all the principles fall, or like they're not just going to get rid of them. They're either going to like learn how to live with it or go back and forth, or like, you know what I mean? Like it's not like, okay, we're going to throw it out the window.
It seems
I don't
like
know. That's really interesting.
Oh my goodness. Crazy.
เทียนให้พ่อทีเร็วเข้า ชื่ออะไรชื่อบาส
ลูกบาสอะนะ
บาสทั้งปุ่นนะมาโทรมิวเรียกกูบาสเฉยๆก็ได้
โอ้ขอบใจนะบาส
เดี๋ยว
Oh, hello, Bright.
พ่อพรุ่งนี้ผมหาคนมาซ่อมให้ขอบใจนะพ่าครับ
บดินทร์จะย้ายมาอยู่ที่นี่ในบ้านแมกดาลินกับพวกเราตั้งแต่เทอมนี้เป็นต้นไปนะแทนรัก
บดินทร์บาส
นี่แทนรักเป็นหัวหน้าเด็กทุนม .6 แล้วก็จะเป็นคนที่จะช่วยดูแลลูกตอนที่ลูกอยู่ที่
Grade
นี่ด้วย
12
Oh, okay, so they're 18.
รู้ใช่ไหมว่าเด็กที่อยู่ที่นี่ไม่เหมือนเด็กทั่วไปพวกเราอยู่ที่เนี่ยเพื่อเรียนรู้ตัวเองว่าพระเจ้าจะเรียกเราไปทางไหน
ครับ
ลูกอยู่ที่เนี่ยก็ค่อยๆปรับตัวไปแล้วกันนะ
So this is not your
อีกแค่
average
2 วันก็จะถึง
school
วันงานละ
Yeah.
apparently
ตัดชุดพิธีการทันแน่ๆแทนรักเอาชุดของแทนรักเนี่ยให้เพื่อนยืมก่อนแล้วกันนะพ่อฝากเพื่อนใหม่ด้วยนะแทนรัก
ได้ครับพ่อ
These characters are totally different from anything they played before. Like they're in, even their eye, like the way they look at things is different. I'm impressed so far.
barely started.
I know, but I'm like, they really brought us into the world.
No, they did. For you, the acting, for me, like, that immediate symbolism there between touching hands between two boys and the crucifix and the interesting juxtaposition of music. Set the mood really well for the story.
Yeah. Oh! I think this is the OST that geminifourth released, but a choir is singing it instead.
Oh, that's really cool. Then I will leave the volume on so we can all hear it.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool. All of the letters are glowing on the yeah, that's interesting too.
Wow. Okay,
that's the only time we'll analyze the opening credits.
Yes. Huh?
Oh, they're already being nasty.
เขาดูอากาศร้อนกูไม่เล่นอยู่นิ่งๆเฮ้ยปล่อยนิ่งๆไม่เอาพี่โอ้ยผู้หญิงดีๆมีไม่ชอบตูด
At least those two aren't participating, I guess.
Yeah.
เฮ้ยพอแล้วเด็กใหม่เมาอ่ะเฮ้ยแต่คุณพ่อแม่งบอกเด็กคุณต้องเข้ามาตั้งแต่ม.1
I already don't like him.
ตอนนี้ม
Well, yeah.
มึงยังเข้าใหม่เส้นใหญ่ว่ะ
Okay, so grade 12, term 2, he still got in. Normally people come at grade 7.
Ooh, Gemini's like intimidating.
He is. That's kind of... Huh. So for someone at like a school where they're supposed to be finding themselves, that little guy, I'm going to call him a little guy, even though he's not small, is kind of a jerk.
Yeah. Oh, he doesn't have a bucket.
No.
Aw, he left it for him.
That was kind.
Yeah.
The soap too, because you need soap. You can't
Oh my
just
gosh, so true.
wash with your hands and water.
Wow.
ถ้ามึงมีของอะไรมึงเก็บไว้ตรงนี้นะเพราะว่าเขาให้เอาของขึ้นหอนอนไม่ได้เดี๋ยวกูหาล็อกเกอร์ให้มึง
Interesting. I wonder if that's like so they can focus on the faith and the religion.
Oh, maybe. At least they get their stuff somewhere.
Yeah.
มึงเอาไว้ตรงนี้ก็ได้ เดี๋ยวกูแจ้งมาเสื้อผ้าอีกที
เสื้อผ้า
อ๋อ มาเสื้อผ้าก็คือคนที่ดูแลที่นี่แทนพ่อ
Kind of cool having a new kid around because we get a lot of information that if we just been thrown into the middle of everybody already knowing, we would have had to like had a more challenging time gleaning.
Yeah, no, it leaves a good opportunity to give exposition.
มึงมีของมีค่า หรือว่ามึงมีเงินอะไร
Good storytelling technique.
Oh, but someone's stuff's already there.
นี่ทำไงวะ
งั้นเดี๋ยวมึงกองเอาไว้ตรงนี้ก่อนก็ได้ กูแจ้งเสื้อผ้าอีกที
Oh no. It was his stuff, of course.
Apparently, he's like, what, taking up 2 lockers or something?
Well, either that
Apparently.
or he didn't label it because Fourth saw.
Well, no, but he just put it in the next locker over, like maybe, or maybe it wasn't labeled.
ส่วนนี้เป็นชุด
But he did seem to have a place to
ไว้
put
ใส่
it.
เวลามีงานที่โบสถ์
Uniform to wear. I wonder if that'll fit him.
ของมึงเหรอ
I was gonna say, but
เนี่ยต้องวัดไซส์แล้วสั่งตัด แต่มึงใส่ของกูก่อนก็ได้ ถ้าขาดเหลืออะไรอ่ะ บอกกูนะ
he's already thinking, oh, this boy is interesting.
Oh, really? You think so? I was just like, man, that guy is so angry at the world.
He's definitely noticing him. Like, maybe not in a romantic way yet, but he's like, why is this guy being so kind to me, sort of thing.
โมงทำความสะอาด
There.
7 โมงครึ่งไปอังกฤษฟังอยู่ปะเนี่ย ส่วนที่นอนมึงนอนตรงนี้แหละ เพราะว่าต้องนอนที่เดิมตลอดมาเซอร์จะมาเช็คชื่อ
That looks really uncomfortable.
It looks like military camp.
It does.
กูนอนนู่นเลย
Well, I can kind of understand the Spartans because the point of the school
มัน
is
ต้องไปขอที่ตึกนู้นเดี๋ยว
not material luxury. I'm
Yeah.
sure.
เดี๋ยวพรุ่งนี้กูไปขอเอง
No blanket for you tonight.
มึงชื่ออะไรนะ
กูชื่อแทนรัก
แทนรักคุณนะ
You think he'll remember it this time?
Maybe.
Ah, he's the master. Okay.
Well, I think he's he's the master.
Master Pak.
Mm-hmm.
เด็กใหม่ชื่ออะไรนะมีปัญหาอะไรก็มาบอกผมเชิญ
ชื่อบาสมึงว่ามันแปลกๆวะ
Already. labeled as weird.
I know. He doesn't even
done hardly a thing.
Exactly.
There's too much time to think at night.
Ooh, can you pause it?
Yeah.
I love how I noticed it in the first scene too, but like they're not giving us inner monologues. You know how sometimes in the series they like when they're thinking and looking or whatever, there'll be a voiceover and it'll like say the entire inner monologue that the character's thinking. Here they're like leaving it up to us to figure it out. And I always prefer that because I'm like the actor should be able to let us know what he's thinking, you know? So
right. I've heard the inner monologue sometimes called almost like cheating or something along those lines in storytelling when you're doing the visual storytelling. I mean, it's key for written storytelling.
Yes, exactly.
You absolutely need it. Without it, you like have less of a story. But like with visual storytelling, it's cheating to add it. I don't know. It's crazy. It's kind of funny.
Sometimes you can do it if you really need more details, but usually the other option is to do the visual storytelling and then give pieces of it in like conversation later.
It's true.
You know?
Yeah.
So I don't know. I love it. I love the style so far.
Or the expression plus the setting plus how long they linger on certain like visuals, those kinds of things. All of that put together gives you an idea
exactly
of what's going on inside.
Yep.
Which you don't have that really in the written word. You're
no
building a picture with words, so it's a little different.
Definitely. And that's one of the reasons why it's so different when you adapt a novel into a series or a movie because of that exact reason. Like it's a totally different medium. So
yeah, you can't just translate it word for word.
ไทยรัฐด้วยสวัสดีครับไม่เจอกันเลยดีใจนี่ป้า
These two must be close.
Yeah, clearly.
พี่นั่งให้ฉันข้างหน้าเลยนะเดี๋ยวฉันตามไป
Their families must be close too, maybe, eh?
ไงแทนรัฐนี่แม่กำลังบ่นกับคงเดชอยู่พอดีเลยว่าคิดถึง
เดี๋ยวแม่ไปบ่นตอนไหนเนี่ยหนูยังไม่ได้ยินสักคำเลย
ก็
Okay, so she's his mom.
It seems like it.
มาถึงนานยังครับเนี่ย
ก็เพิ่งมาถึงเมื่อกี้นี่เองอุ้ยนั่งรถมาตั้ง8 ชั่วโมงเหนื่อยมากเลย แต่ว่าน้าคนโตของคงเดชเขาจะบวชยังไงก็ต้องมา
หนูก็บอกแล้วว่าให้นอนค้างก่อนสักคืนนึงอ่ะจะได้
So he's calm deck.
Yeah.
เราจะไปเสียเงินทำไมต้องเป็นร้อยอะฮะก็นอนบนรถนะก็เหมือนกัน
ยุงกัดไหมล่ะนอนบนรถอ่ะ
เอานะนี่เอาไว้ลูก2 คนบวชนะเดี๋ยวพ่อกับแม่ต้องมาค้างแน่นอนนะอาจจะต้องมาช่วยเตรียมงานด้วย
ใช่
พ่ออีกถึง10 กว่าปีพ่อพูดเหมือนหนูจะได้บวชพรุ่งนี้
10 more years.
เวลามันผ่านไปเร็วจะตายใช่ไหมล่ะเนี่ยเรารู้จักกันมาตั้งแต่ตอนม.1 ใช่ไหมเผลอแป๊บเดียวจะจบม.6 อยู่แล้วใช่ไหมลูก
เนาะนี่แทนรักป้ารองานบวชแทนรักอยู่นะนี่ฝากคงเดชด้วยนะอย่าให้มันนอกลู่นอกทาง
ไม่เลยครับก็ช่วยกันดูแล้วก็ช่วยกันเรียนนี่แหละครับบ้านเซมิเราพวกเราอยู่แล้วเพื่อน
Okay.
ป้ารองานบวชนะรองานบวชของลูกทั้ง2 คนนะ
บวชได้บวชแน่แม่รอพวกหนูให้ไหวก็แล้วกัน
หญิงไม่
ไปเข้าไปข้างใน
ไปก่อนนะลูกดูปากมันนะ
ข้าแต่บิดาพระองค์ในสวรรค์โปรดช่วยข้าพเจ้า
Oh my god, this kid again.
มาอยู่ที่นี่ได้ยังไงทำไมยังไม่กลับบ้าน
What, 5, 6?
มาเล่นแบบนี้เหรอฮะ
A lot.
ผมแค่อยากคุยกับพ่อแม่
He's pretty good though. The tears streaming down his face.
He is.
แทนรักคิดถึงพ่อแม่เหรอลูก
Oh, his parents are dead.
แค่ขึ้นไปอยู่บนสวรรค์กับพระเจ้าก่อนแทนรักไม่ต้องเหงานะเพราะว่าพ่อแม่จะคอยเฝ้ามองแทนรักอยู่ตลอดเวลา
ผมอยากขึ้นไปอยู่บนสวรรค์กับพ่อแม่ครับ
หากแทนรักทำความดีแทนรักก็จะได้ขึ้นไปอยู่กับพ่อแม่บนสวรรค์
น้องต้องทำความดีกี่ครั้งนะครับผมถึงจะได้ขึ้นไปอยู่บนสวรรค์กับพ่อแม่
แทนรักอยากจะมาอยู่ในบ้านของพระเจ้าไหมมาอยู่เพื่อให้พระเจ้า
Making me slightly uncomfortable, not gonna lie.
Why?
I'm not sure. Something about like telling a little one whose parents passed away that in order to be with them in the future in heaven, you have to, be the best person that you can and come live with me in God's house kind of thing, to be a good person, to see your parents in heaven someday.
Because I think
so he's duty bound to follow God and do what he's supposed to do and stay in line and only do good things so that he can see his parents in heaven again. Otherwise, he won't see them again.
Yeah. Pause it again.
Sure.
Yeah, because I was going to say, I feel like that scene gave us Fort's character's main motivation and the reason why this entire series is going to happen. Because he has to be good. Otherwise, he's not going to see his parents. And he's not going to get into heaven if he doesn't follow, the correct path or whatever. So that's a really big motivation,
That is. Could also be a very, very large struggle.
Yep. That's,
I kind of saw the look on his face when he saw Barth in the bathhouse or whatever, like, or just his look in general, Tanrak's look. He's like avoiding looking at all of the bodies.
Yeah.
I don't know if you noticed that, but he kept like looking down, not really looking at anyone directly, just kept avoiding contact. And me as a queer person, that's like me in the women's locker room.
Oh, okay.
I feel uncomfortable like gazing at anybody too long in the women's locker room.
Interesting.
Like I'm encroaching on people's privacy and but I didn't realize it at the time, mind you, because I didn't realize I was queer until my mid-30s. So all of those years of those moments and feeling highly uncomfortable, I didn't put two and two together.
Interesting. No, that's a good point. I actually didn't notice that about him, but now that you say that, I'm like, oh yeah, that's a really cool detail.
Right.
I think my experience is a little different because in theater and in dance, we all sort of have to just, backstage. So we get used to seeing everything and whatever. So it was less of a big deal to me. But yeah, that's really fascinating.
Hey, ทุกคนมีใครเห็นเด็กใหม่ที่เพิ่งเข้ามาปะตอนนี้พิธีการมันจะเริ่มแล้วอะตอนกินข้าวก็ไม่เห็นแล้วนะมึงหนีกลับบ้านไปแล้วมั้งไม่เป็นไรงั้นเดี๋ยวตั้งแถวก่อนเลยพวกมึงเร็วหน่อยทุกคน
Oh snap.
Flip-flops.
What? Flip-flops. Property of something too.
ทำไมเพิ่งมาถึงเนี่ย
ก็พิธีเริ่ม9 โมงกูก็มา9 โมงไง
แล้วชุดพิธีการไม่ใส่มา งั้นเดี๋ยวมึงนั่งร่วมกับคนที่มางานแล้วกัน
Interesting. So,
I like
do you think the uniform didn't fit?
Oh, maybe. I like how fourth, what's his name? Tan Rock wants people to follow the rules, but he's not mean about it.
เดชะพระนามพระบิดาและพระบุตรและพระจิตอาเมน วันนี้นะเป็นวันสำคัญอย่างยิ่งสำหรับพวก
Oh,
เรา
that's interesting.
เพราะพวกเราทุกคนจะได้ร่วมเป็นสักขีพยานในการบวชพระสงฆ์ใหม่สู่ศาสนาจักรขอเชิญทุกคนนั่ง
They still did like the tie Y sort of.
Oh, did they? Sorry.
No, because like I was thinking like here when we pray, we just pray. Like we don't, there's no like attachment to our face or head or anything. We're just like amen sort of thing. But they still did like the tie like Y to your face. And so it's interesting that's like part of Christianity there,
That is interesting. Yeah. I was just commenting on him still standing.
No, I know. I like, didn't mean to talk over that part, but it's funny.
No, it's okay. This is also interesting though. He keeps staring at the figure above the altar.
Yeah.
And wow.
Oh.
That's also a strong statement.
He's definitely having some issues with faith.
And family, because because they look like a family above the altar.
I believe that's Mary and Joseph with Jesus. If I could be wrong, but it looks like Mary.
Okay.
In the comments, correct me if I'm wrong.
Because I was just going to say, because that's an interesting juxtaposition, because he was also looking at the same figure when he was in his 40s in the opening.
Yeah, that's so true.
And kind of the same expression even. Like, I don't know, such an interesting expression. How would you define that expression?
I mean, as of right now, I don't know. It's a little hard to tell. It's definitely loaded with something. I mean, knowing a little bit of what the show is going to be about, I'm assuming it's like questioning, maybe some anger, maybe, I don't know. It's too early to know, like, did something already happen that made him angry with God, or is he just like questioning, if that makes sense?
That's fair.
I don't know.
Do you think I don't know, it almost seemed like I guess it's hard to say, but I see a healthy dose of anger at something.
Okay.
Disillusionment? Ooh, I used a big word.
Ooh, I definitely like that.
Okay. Well, I'm thinking disillusionment, some sort of related somehow to this ultimate mother and father and son scenario.
Yeah. Actually, you know what? Maybe you're right. It is anger because he left. If he was just questioning, he would have stayed. But he left the church. So I think he's definitely angry about something.
He walked away.
Yeah.
He walked away from maybe symbolically from his family too. I'm just throwing stuff out there now.
Maybe.
But
totally. Ten Rock keeps like looking at him, but then not doing anything about it.
เป็นวันแรกของเทอมสุดท้ายในชีวิตมัธยมของพวกเราทุกคนแล้วนะ พ่ออยากจะให้ลูกๆทุกคนตั้งใจเรียน และทำงานเพื่อพระเจ้าต่อไปขอพระเจ้าสถิตกับท่านขอพระเจ้าผู้ทรงสัพพานุภาพพระบิดาพระบุตรและพระจิตประทานพระพรแก่ท่านทุกคนอาเมน
Yeah, they did the.
Mm-hmm.
บาสมาคุยกับพ่อหน่อยเรื่องเมื่อวานนี้
ครับ
พ่อรู้ว่าลูกกำลังโกรธและขับข้องใจ
Okay.
ไม่เป็นให้จิตใจสูงไปด้วยความโกรธแบบนี้นะ
ครับ
Oh.
โน้ตระวังตูดนะเว้ยพวกมึงนี่มันตุ๊ดเลยเฮ้ย
เรียกใครว่าตุ๊ด
He's been outed.
พ่อมึงจำได้ไหมเหรอว่ามึงเป็นตุ๊ดอ่ะ
Oh my gosh, he's really been outed.
เมาแฮะเฮ้ยมึงเฮ้ยนี่ไอ้ตุ๊ดเฮ้ยมึง
Okay.
พ่อไม่เคยรับเด็กคนไหนเข้ามากลางปีการศึกษาเลย แต่พ่อคิดว่าลูกกำลังลำบาก ลูกอาจจะภาวนาต่อพระเจ้า และพ่อได้ยินเสียงของพระองค์จึงรับลูกไว้ พ่อหวังว่าลูกจะไม่ทำให้พ่อผิดหวังนะ ถึงแม้ว่าลูกจะไม่รักพระเจ้า แต่พระองค์ก็ยังคงรักลูกอยู่ดี การที่ลูกได้อยู่ที่นี่ในตอนนี้คือความเมตตาของพระองค์แล้วนะ
So your thing about family is probably right.
คุณที่ลูกได้รับคืออะไร
ทุนการศึกษาของสังคมมณฑลครับ
Oh.
มันไม่ใช่แค่การเรียนอย่างเดียวนะ ระหว่างที่ลูกอยู่ที่นี่พ่ออยากให้ลูกค้นหาตัวเอง ว่าลูกจะรับใช้พระเจ้าได้แบบไหน แต่ถ้าลูกยังมีพฤติกรรมเช่นนี้อยู่แล้วก็พ่อก็คงต้องเชิญลูกออกจากโรงเรียนนะ
ครับ
มาสเตอร์ภาคฝากเอกสารให้เซ็นครับคุณพ่อ
ขอบใจนะครับพ่อ
That painting is intense.
A little bit.
แทนรักรู้ความหมายของภาพ Ticket to Heaven ไหม
ภาพวาดเล่าเรื่องเส้นทางสู่สวรรค์ ระหว่างทางก็จะมีสัตว์ร้าย คอยกัดกินมนุษย์ที่มีบาปล่อลวงให้คนหลงทางครับ
พ่อฝากลายไว้กับแทนรักด้วยนะ เขากำลังต้องการความช่วยเหลือ แต่พ่อเชื่อว่าลูกจะช่วยบาสได้
ครับคุณพ่อ
Can you pause it for a sec? So, how does that painting make you feel?
Like some kind of beast.
Okay.
How does
Yeah.
the painting make you feel?
Well, I was just thinking it's really fascinating because when I first saw it, it was kind of scary to me. Like the colors and the way it's depicted seemed more menacing than like hopeful. But Tan Rock looked at it and smiled because to him, that's his path to his parents, you know, and like he sees the eye and the yellow at the top as like the light of salvation. Whereas when I first looked at it, I was like, oh, I see the fire, I see the destruction, I see the sin. So it's like really interesting because depending on your perspective, you might see it in a different way, you know?
It's true. And when I say I'm the beast, I guess I mean by that is that that's what I saw as well, was just the beasts, I suppose, and the fire, and not so much the path. I honestly, you mentioned that there's some sort of eye at the top.
Yeah.
I didn't see the eye
Ah.
at all. Like it might as well have not existed in my perspective.
Yeah. That's just really fascinating.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But it would make sense because he's seeing that and he's like proud of himself and firm in within himself that he is that boy standing on that staircase, and his path
Exactly.
is straight and laid out for him,
No, totally. And he probably sees it, like you said, like he's proud, like he's conquered everything below him. So he's, on the way to heaven. Yeah, I don't know.
What does that make Barth though?
Yeah.
What is Barth more like us? Does he just see the beast and think of himself as one?
Maybe right now that's all he can see is the dark side, is the, the beasts. Ooh, I don't know.
And does that mean that Tanrak is like seeing himself as doing a good deed and a helper by helping this other boy go on the right path?
Oh, maybe. Like, maybe he feels like, maybe he's starting to feel like it's his job to also, like, spread the word sort of thing, like, spread the faith. Because he's getting older and he's been living there for a long time. So it's very possible that he, like, sees him going down the wrong path or whatever and wants to, help him in that way.
Yeah. And like, I mean, he's planning on being ordained, and so yeah, this would just be a natural extension of that.
Yeah.
But if that's the case, if that's the relationship from the one side that in this boy's head is being developed and Tandrak's head's being developed, then yeah, that's going to be an interesting struggle.
Yeah, everything, like, essentially they're setting it up to be like Tenrock's world is going to, like, fall apart.
Yeah, it that is definitely seems to be what's getting set up. Not so much Barth's world falling apart because it already has.
Yeah, it seems like Barth is already, like, down here.
Yes.
So maybe if they're here, maybe they're gonna come more to here.
Oh, maybe.
Like,
that'll be curious. And then, like, I don't know, I want to point out as a storyteller how many layers of tension have naturally been built up. Like, they are not going to have to create events to build tension.
No, it's built in. Like, these characters are already going to have tension. Like,
absolutely. And it's the best kind of storytelling when you build it into the characters. Like, you deliberately want characters that are going to naturally oppose each other.
Yeah.
And then not only are they opposing each other, but they're going to also, obviously, already you can see that they're opposing their own selves too.
Yes.
Like,
so true. So much tension.
So that's pretty cool. Yeah.
Ooh.
I love that too. That way we don't have to use tropes. That way we don't have to, think of all these different events. It's just, you just naturally tell the story because the tension's already built in.
Right. Okay, let's continue.
Oh my goodness, we're going on.
I know. There's just so much here. I'm, like, already so invested.
It's true. Another conversation without words.
Yeah. Wow. Oh, the dreaded finding a table in the cafeteria. Every high school drama needs this.
It's every high schooler's nightmare. Are you kidding? I couldn't imagine walking into a lunchroom for the first time and not having a person to sit with.
No, it's awful.
Ugh. That's why it's used. And people are being nasty.
What is this kid's problem? Ugh.
I don't know, but he's something.
See, he's looking again, but not doing anything.
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not like he's trying to discipline the other guy. He's just observing, seemingly like an outsider observing everything and keeping his head down or something, not wanting to make a stir.
I think that's what it is. I think he doesn't want to make a stir. He wants to like continue in the middle, you know.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't want to stand out.
นี่ทำอะไรเนี่ยเร็วๆกูปวดขี้เดี๋ยวไปเรียนไม่ทัน
Thank you for the information.
I mean, the boys are going to be boys at the end of the day, I guess.
I know, it's just funny.
It is. I'm glad they're adding those little realistic moments in, though.
Yeah, it's nice.
เย็นนี้มันเสื้อผ้าเขาให้ไปช่วยพวกเรียนถึงม.ต้นนะเห็นว่าเพิ่งแบ่งเวรกันเสร็จแล้วมันยังงงกันอยู่ง่ายดิน้องเขาน่าจะงงเหมือนมึงตอนม.1ท่านไหนวะเดินหลงไปตึก60 ปีเดินไปทำอะไรคนเดียวอ๋อก็ไปเจอมึงไงก็เดินกันอยู่2 คนนี่แหละ
Okay, so his friend is supportive of like him helping him. Although I don't know what he's doing.
Guess we'll find out shortly.
Thế sao còn ngày? Bà Đình, voi đòi ịt nó thò lọกันนั้น
ชื่อเล่นอะไร
บาสเราเลิกกันถอดธง
เช็คชื่อค่าผมลงนะ
Oh.
That's kindly, but why wasn't his name on the roster?
Yeah, I guess like no one decided to add it.
Sad. He's already an afterthought.
Yeah.
But not to him. To him, he's like, you are seen. Maybe he doesn't care at this moment. He's going to go back to sleep now.
I think he's noticing the moments. I just think like they're not that big to him yet, you know, because his inner turmoil is like what he cares about.
Yeah.
เฮ้ยมึงวันนี้เขานัดไปเล่นบอลไม่เชียววะ
กูรู้ กูเล่นบาสอยู่นี่
แล้วแต่มึงอะ
So he's choosing to be alone.
Seemingly self-isolation.
Yeah.
โค้งไทยรักเตะบอลเปล่า
ไม่เป็นไร
And they're just doing good deeds, I guess.
Yeah.
มึงมาเรียนแบบนี้แล้วใครช่วยงานแม่มึงวะ
ที่หมู่บ้านกูเขาก็รู้จักกันหมดแหละ ก็ช่วยๆกันนะมึง
แล้วหมู่บ้านมึงนี่เป็นคาทอลิกหมดเลยปะ
ก็เป็นหมดนะมึง
Christine.
มึงรู้ปะตอนที่แม่กูรู้ว่ากูจะได้มาเรียนทุนที่เนี่ย แม่กูดีใจแทบตาย คนอย่างพวกกูอะนะ มีทางเลือกไม่มากหรอก แค่ได้มีบัตรประชาชน ได้มีที่เรียน กูว่าคงเป็นทางเลือกที่ดีที่สุดแล้วแหละ
Oh.
So for him, it's like a way to move up, I guess.
Yeah, like a way to study, a way to get schooling.
Mm-hmm.
I can't help but notice that Tan Rock doesn't smile a lot.
No, he doesn't. His face is, I don't know. It's hard to describe.
Like he'll smile, but then it'll go away really quickly.
Doesn't ever really reach his eyes either.
Exactly. That's some good acting.
It's true. The question is, how do you get there?
Yeah.
How do you make your mouth smile without your eyes smiling, I wonder.
I think it's a lot about what you're thinking and your character's like inner life.
He keeps observing this guy.
See? He observes and then walks away. He doesn't...
It's true.
I think he's like... He wants to reach out, but he doesn't want to because he knows that people are going to single him out if he makes friends with him.
That's true. Oh my gosh.
What now?
Accusing him of being a thief.
วางกองไว้ที่ตรงนั้นมึงเป็นคนเอาไปเองแต่ตอนนี้มันเสื่อมหายเกี่ยวขี้อะไรวะฮะเอาไอ้ขี้นี่พูดดีๆพูดดีๆกับมึงนะมันตีนกูเหรอฮะคุณตีนกูเหรอ
Oh no.
กูอยู่ของกูดีๆมาตั้งนานของไม่หายมึงเข้ามาของแม่งเสื่อมหายไอ้เหี้ยพูดดีๆกับกูไอ้สัตว์นะของหายแล้วเกี่ยวขี้อะไรกับกูเอาไอ้ขี้นี่ปากดีเหรอปากดีของไหนขี้อะไรกับกูปากดีเหรอบ้านหยุดมึงกินเฮ้ยเดี๋ยวมึงไม่ออกเลยพี่จะร้านหยุดเลยเฮ้ยถ้ามึงไม่หยุดนะโดนพักการเรียนแน่แม่บอกผมขโมยของมันผมไม่ได้ขโมยอะไรเลยสัตว์มันเอาของผมเฮ้ยกูบอกให้หยุดไงต้องกินใครอนุญาตให้ผมฟังที่นี่ฮะ
And he's Con-Kit. We have Con-Deck and Con-Kit. Oh my goodness.
That's true.
แม่งกลายจะเป็นหมาเลยไปทุกคนแยกย้าย
Wow.
Oh, that's
Oh, come
not
on.
nice.
ร้านมีอะไรวะพี่
หาอะไรป่ะพี่
โตกูโดนค้นกระเป๋ากูหาย
กระเป๋า ผมเหมือนเห็นคนหยิบไป
ใคร ใคร
พี่ก้องกิจ
Figures.
หลังโรงเรียนพี่
What's wrong with
Why?
that guy? Does he see his position as being threatened? Is he a bullies for bullies' sake?
I don't know.
Con Kít. Con Kít.
Where is he? Like a stadium or something?
Looks like it. Feels very abandoned.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Con Kít,ไอ้สัตว์มึงอยู่ไหน
Oh, it's that abandoned pool that people always use in things.
Seemingly.
But why is it all abandoned?
I don't know. Well, that sucks.
Like, that's so much work to do that. You know, like, why would you go out of your way to throw his stuff in this abandoned place? Like, I can't.
That's why I'm trying to figure out what this kid's motivation is. Like,
well, I think it's because Barth challenged him when he was bullying the other kid.
Oh, it was. I thought that was when he was, and not after. That was like in the middle of it.
Yeah, he was like, "What are you doing?"
Yeah. Okay. So it was like they're competing for the top dog now, or something.
I guess. Oh,
or the other guy perceives it that way.
ให้กูเรียกมาเซอร์ให้ไหม
กูบอกไม่มีอะไรไงกลับไปเถอะไม่ต้องยุ่งกับกูจัดการเอง
He came to help, but like in the dark when no one can see him.
True. Interesting choice.
Oh man, it's in the water.
It is. All of his papers.
ไม่เป็นไรช่วยๆกัน
He's also speaking more a little bit.
Yeah, true.
เดี๋ยวว่าไปฟอร์มมาเซอร์อยู่ปะเนี่ย
ตอนนั้นน่ะกูไม่ได้จะฟ้องกูแค่เรียกมาห้ามไม่ให้พวกมึงต่อยกัน
นึกมึงจะฟ้องเรื่องที่กูขโมยหูฟังก้องกิจให้อีก
Oh, small smile.
กูรู้น่ะว่ามึงอ่ะไม่ได้เป็นคนขโมยชั่วโมงฟรีไทม์อ่ะกูเห็นมึงเล่นบาสอยู่ตลอดอ่ะมึงจะเอาเวลาที่ไหนไปขโมย
Fair point. For some reason, I figured Tandrak would use more formal speech with everybody. Like, use Kun instead of Gu and Mung.
Yeah, I guess because they're still kids.
Perhaps.
พูดถึงกูพูดอะไรไปไม่มีใครเชื่ออีกแล้ว
มึงสิ่งที่ถูกต้องย่อมถูกต้องเสมอไม่ว่าจะออกจากปากใครก็ตาม
Interesting statement.
มึงไปเทศที่อื่นไปกูไม่เด็ก2 ขวบ
Oh.
Well, okay then.
He actually said, "I'm not 2 years old."
เชี่ย
เฮ้ย
ก้องกิจ
Oh my god, he locked them in?
Apparently. Wow.
เป็นไงบ้างโอบาส
ไม่มีทางออกอื่นเลยว่ะร้องคุณเลย
ถ้างั้นคืนนี้มึงอยู่กับกูนี่แหละเดี๋ยวก็คงมีคนผ่านมาเจอ
เมื่อไหร่อะ
เช้ามั้ง
Oh no, and 10 Rock is like out past curfew.
ถ้ามันเสื้อผ้ามาตรวจ
That goes against the rules.
ถ้าไม่เจอ
I
เรา
know.
ไม่แน่เลย
เดี๋ยวกูบอกว่าเซอร์ให้ว่ากูมาติดอยู่ที่นี่แล้วมึงมาช่วยกูมึงไม่ผิด
You can already sense that the other guy is really nervous about breaking rules.
คนอ
Yeah.
ย่างมึงพูดอะไรไปให้เชื่อ โอ้ยดิจะโดนอะไรบ้างไม่รู้นะ
มึงไม่ผิด กูยืนยันให้มึงได้
ถ้ามันเป็นงั้นจริงก็ดี กูว่ารีบหาที่นอนเถอะป่านนี้ไม่มีใครมาเจอเราแล้ว สิ่งที่ถูกต้องย่อมถูกต้องเสมอ ไม่ว่าจะออกมาจากปากใครก็ตาม มาดูกันว่าสิ่งที่มึงพูดจะจริงไหม
มึงนี่ยอกย้อนนะ
Of course.
We're getting baby smiles from Bart.
That's true. Baby smiles from both of
นี่
them.
มึงจะนอนตรงนี้เหรอ
Yeah.
อย่าเลยที่กินข้าว
Ew.
Oh my god, that's clearly improvised. There's no way he would have said that.
นอนยังวะ
นอนแล้ว
Sleeping in the pool.
มึงว่า
Interesting
ทำไม
choice
สระนี้มันถึงล้างวะ
Yeah.
บอกว่ากูนอนแล้วไง
มึงนอนแล้วมึงตอบได้ไง
The smart Alec.
True.
That's his inner monologue right now. He's like, you.
Right.
อยากรู้จริงอ่ะ ว่ามึงไม่อยากรู้นะ
นี่มึงจะหลอกให้กู
The ominous music.
Ghost story time?
Maybe. Well, you wanted to know too.
แต่ก่อนนะตรงเนี้ยมันเคยเป็นที่ที่เขาเคยใช้กันแล้วมึงเห็นรอยไหม
ไปเล่าให้กูฟังพรุ่งนี้ก็ได้
มึงไม่ต้องกลัวหรอกพระเจ้าคุ้มครองเราอยู่
อย่างมึงนี่เชื่อเรื่องผีด้วยเหรอ
เปล่า คนตายแล้วอะก็ไปอยู่สวรรค์ ไปรอฟังคำพิพากษา
แค่รักกูถามมึงจริงๆอะมึงเชื่อเรื่องพระเจ้าจริงๆวะแบบมึงเชื่อจากใจของมึงเลยจริงๆเหรอ
กูเชื่อว่าพระเจ้ามีจริง กูเชื่อว่าพ่อแม่กูอยู่กับพระองค์ อยู่ข้างบนนั่นนะ
He has real faith.
เชื่ออย่างนี้จริงเหรอ
ถ้ามึงศรัทธามากพอ มึงจะสัมผัสถึงพระองค์ได้เอง
Interesting.
รู้ว่ากูก็เคยเชื่อแบบมึงมาก่อน
แล้ว
แล้ววันหนึ่งกูก็รู้ว่าพระเจ้าของมึงอะไม่เคยช่วยอะไรกูได้
That's hard.
เจ้าของกูอาจจะไม่ได้ใจดีแบบพระเจ้าของมึงก็ได้
ทำไมมึงถึงคิดงั้นวะ
ช่างมันเถอะมึงเลิกคิดเรื่องพระเจ้าไปนานแล้ว
I wonder what a long time ago is to him.
Oh my god, that scene was so good.
เฮ้ย มึงมาดูนี่ดิ
Oh, someone found them.
Seemingly. Huh. That's an interesting picture.
Yeah.
And what are those weird expressions?
He's so happy with himself. He's like, haha.
And the music.
The father was shocked to see Tenrock there. His eyes changed a little. Wow.
I couldn't avoid a spoiler on that bit, and I did see somebody on X make some sort of comment about everybody looking down on them, like they'd already fallen.
Ooh,
like
stop!
They were looking at them from above, and they were like already, anyway.
No, wait, that's so good. I love that. Ooh.
Right?
Oh, the symbolism.
It kind of looks like it too. And then with the music the way it was, that was like the downfallen kind of music right there. And then the judgments.
Yeah. I loved that scene with them in the pool. Well, yeah, in the pool before they went to sleep, because it's such a classic scene that happens between people who either have no faith or who are questioning their faith, and people who have faith. Because it's like the person who doesn't have faith or who's questioning is always like, how can you believe? How can you believe when these bad things happen and these bad things happen? Yeah. And I've had this happen to me and, X, Y, and Z. And so they view the person who has faith like they're in disbelief. They might think they're naive or, any number of things. But then the person who has faith is like, why can't you see what I see? Why can't you? I wish you could feel the warmth and comfort that I feel. And like, I wish I could share that with you, but you just don't understand or can't see it, or, and so then the person with faith is like, either they feel empathy or they want to help, or, they might feel sad for the person or feel, depending on the conversation, but it's just, I don't know, like seeing both of their points of view is just so cool because they at least at this point, they're just not on the same page, you know?
They aren't. And it was interesting because Barth, instead of laying out point by point why he felt the way he did now, he just like, never mind.
Yeah. He's like, I don't want to get into it. You know, it's too much. Like, maybe he's
Pointless.
Afraid of revealing though, because he knows it already got revealed in one, like,
that's true,
you know, place. I feel like here he probably wants to keep it under wraps.
That way he can stay safer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Keep that to himself. Oh, okay, so we've got two main characters. One character is at this school for duty and faith and reuniting with his parents. The other one is there to what? For lack of a better turn of phrase, be saved from himself, if you will.
Yeah, be saved. He was obviously kicked out of his other school. He might have been kicked out of his house. We don't know quite how far his family got upset, you know? Like,
his dad seemed pretty upset in that principal's office, so
yeah, like his dad seemed pretty angry, and apparently his dad was the one that found him in whatever position he was in. So his dad looked sort of abusive in that office. He was manhandling him pretty badly too.
And for that matter, if his dad did find him in some compromising position, I'm curious how that got around school.
Yeah, like
who? How?
Weird. Yeah, that's a good point. Like, did the other kids say something? Did somehow like other parents find out? Like,
I would hate it to be the story where he thought he had a best friend and was telling his best friend, and his best friend is not the best friend he thought he was.
Oh my gosh, I would cry. That would be so sad.
But like, if it were that dark of a story, it would definitely lead to a disillusionment about faith and belief and all the things.
Oh yeah, definitely. And I mean, we haven't seen a mom. His mom, maybe something happened to his mom, which also would lead him to not maybe have faith.
Maybe.
Yeah.
His household lead him to not have faith. I don't know. It could be a lot going on at the end of the day.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Already, like, these two characters have really good backstory, and just all the conversations with no words that are being had. The acting is so good. I'm so proud of them. Like, they both just grounded themselves and they're fully in it. After I just wasn't sure about them. I was like hoping they could get back to their Moonlight Chicken and My School President acting days. And I think they have done that and more. Like, they
absolutely
are fully in these characters who are nothing like either of them. Like, they're so serious. And Gemini and Fourth are like the least serious people you can ever meet.
That's true. Their favorite thing is like the gossip train about everybody else.
Oh my gosh.
Know. I can't with them.
Oh my God. And they're always smiling. Like, it must have been so hard for both of them not to smile like that, you know?
Right.
Wow. Yeah, and because to pull off those scenes where you are saying things without words, you have to have done such good character work, because the way you do that is like you have things that you're thinking in your head as the character, and then you have to project it through your eyes and with your body and your physicality, and like that's really hard, and they're doing such a good job of it. Oh my gosh. What do you think about the writing?
Well, we talked about the writing off and on throughout. I feel
True, yeah.
I feel like I was just going through, and as we were going along, I'm like pointing out pieces of how the story is going, and the crafting they're doing with the storytelling.
Yeah.
What's fun between you and I is that like character is such a integral part to storytelling, and the actors are the ones who are bringing those characters to life.
Mm-hmm.
So part of the storytelling also comes from you,
Yeah.
believe it or not.
Yeah.
Like part of the craft of it and how well it's done is coming from you.
No, totally. It's like
So
the writer gives the outline and the base for the character, but the actor, like, you could have two people play the same part and it'll be totally different because each actor brings like different life experience and different, just a different way to approach it. So the character becomes half of the actor also.
It's
So
true.
yeah.
That's why I get into a show, like a stage show, and I like go a little nuts occasionally, and I'll watch all the versions of it I can find on YouTube.
Ooh, I love that.
To see all the different ways it's acted.
No,
because
that's great.
every single person brings like a uniqueness to the characters, and their own interpretation.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have Tondok and Barth, and we already kind of laid out their different motivations for having been at this school, and then we have Kong Dek, who is obviously one of the bigger characters because we already got like his reason for being there as well.
Yeah.
His in my opinion is probably the most positive reason for being there.
Mm-hmm.
The one that might last the longest.
Yeah.
Because in a lot of ways, Tonrak also didn't have a choice. There was no choice in it.
Yeah.
And obviously, Barth didn't have a choice either.
Yeah.
Whereas Kong Dek, he sees it as a blessing, as a way to move up in the family, as a way to not move up in the family, but move his family up.
Yeah.
That's a way. Yeah, it's a whole different mindset.
No, it is. Like he sees it as more of an opportunity. And what's interesting to me is like, I'm so curious if later on Tenrak says that he does question sometimes. Like, because right now it seems like his faith is unshakable. But because he had no choice when he was younger, I'm just curious, like, is there any hint of doubt in him? Is there any hint of like something that's been suppressed? Or is his faith truly that unshakable? I want to see if there are any cracks that will show later on that he's been hiding, or if he really does have this unshakable faith that then is just completely destroyed,
Well, and when a faith is so unshakable and rigid, it's not going to bend. It's going to break.
Yeah. True.
So there's something to be said for that as well. But they set that all up really well. So the path forward for Tanrak is, like you said, we have a fall.
I think so.
Symbolically done at the end of episode 1 at the bottom of a pool.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you saw that interpretation because that is so real. Oh my gosh, I love that.
Right. I don't know. What would be crazy because I don't think Barth is one to deliberately try to ruin somebody's faith.
No, I don't think so.
So it'll be interesting to see if we have Tandak who's having all these struggles and Barth trying to like bolster him up and help him believe again and help him feel better again. That would be a really curious change from what would be a classic story.
Yeah, I'm really curious what's going to happen because it's also like, if anyone's read the novel who's watching this, do not spoil it in the comments, please. But I'm just thinking, like, in the beginning, Barth still has that, like, loaded look when he looks at the church. So it could mean that nothing has changed and or things are worse. Or he could have just been thinking of the past. And when he's like, someone important to me is being ordained, it could be Tanrak, or it could be someone else he knows. So it's like, I don't know if we're going to get a happy ending or a non-happy ending in this one. Like, it could go either way. And I think they did that on purpose to us, you know?
Absolutely. Absolutely. That's why they left whomever was being ordained, they left his poster blurry.
Yep. I don't know, because I feel like off could do either way, you know? We'll see. Oh my gosh, there's so much to unpack, and we're on episode 1.
Well, there's going to be a lot every episode because there's only 6 of them.
I know. But okay, this episode was done so well. I feel like the 6 episodes are just gonna like tell a story really beautifully. You know what I mean?
Well, we know that the writers at GMMTV can do a great short story. So I have no doubt that we'll get a great short story.
Yeah.
Short story. 6 hours is not that short, but you know.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. I'm so proud of them. I'm so proud of them. Like
Yay.
Yeah. They're growing up. Our boys are growing up.
Aww. Oh my goodness. All right. So that was Ticket to Heaven episode 1.
Yes.
If you like what you see, leave a comment. Let us know what you thought, or just, you know, kudos. Or if you liked it, like it. You check out our channel, subscribe. We also do live shows on Tuesday where we kind of just review the week in the world of BL.
Yeah. We talk about, you know, what's trending, what series came out, what series ended. It's a lot of fun. Absolutely. We chat a lot with our viewers. Come hang out with
us. And until episode 2, have a good night, everybody, and happy watching.
Bye, everyone.